So top of the morning to you, a little bit of a nursery update, shipping update, nursery expansion, kind of a little bit of this and that video. Just want to show you guys what's going on around here. So I'm in the back nursery and we're in the process of turning everything here in the back nursery just for propagation and shipping, putting all of our plants for pickup, delivery, jobs on the other side. And this is kind of going to be mostly just a propagation zone. And what I can tell you is I've been talking about getting another greenhouse, I've got another greenhouse quoted, and can only wish that I ordered that other greenhouse about 6 or 9 months ago. It's probably gone up 20 or 30%. I did bite the bullet, and I have another greenhouse coming. We're gonna put it right next to this one. It's a 23 by 96. This is a 30 by 90, so it's gonna be slightly longer, slightly skinnier. Gonna be taking out a good portion of this food forest all the way over to the avocado. I don't know if that's film worthy. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'll get you some time-lapse action. Definitely going to root prune and move those loquats, Mexican sunflower, Cia. Anything that's in there we're saving, we're definitely going to try to save. So going to do it the same way we did this one over here, using that base on the bottom, weed mat, probably same type of table setup. The only thing I am going to switch up is the irrigation. I'm going to try something kind of hanging from the overhead down. Found some new heads I want to try inside there, so we're going to give that a try. Welcome to my morning. You can see we've got a little bit of a geyser here on the drip zone. This is the avocado area, and that is a weekly event. These silly heads for the drip. You know, drip is, yes, much more sustainable, much more conserving of water, puts the water right into the root zone, but geez, is that stuff hard to maintain. We probably have to fix, change, unclog, 20 nozzles a week at my small scale. And I say small scale, I know compared to some people it's a larger scale, but compared to a big nursery, this is small scale. I'm only on a couple of acres as far as nursery goes. So yeah, weekly event. Fridays we run through the irrigation. That one's ready to be done again, but I just kind of thought I'd show you guys what's going on around here. Tons of moringas coming on. We can't even keep those in stock. Those will be going out here really soon. Lots of garlic chives over here. We even have the caliandra with the powder puff flower on it that'll be available again here soon. This is lots of Turk's cap. We have been even shipping out some Seminole pumpkin. This is our variegated society garlic. That's a really cool one. There's a couple more of the Seminole pumpkin. Roselle is back. Vetiver grass. We got the Louisiana sweet sugarcane again. Fakahatchee grass. That's that Chico perennial peanut. Lemongrass, muley grass. This is that showstopper, Simpson stopper. We got our native firebush. Coral honeysuckle. That's a really great one for the butterflies, hummingbirds. Grow on a trellis. This is the edible fruiting Tibouchina. Really exciting. Not quite ready yet, but will be on the list here soon, is the Molokhia. That to me is an excellent tasting perennial vegetable. Makes beautiful little seed pods with green seeds. I've also heard they make the rope jute out of that, so it's a great fiber crop also. Really neat one. So I'm going to tell you guys when these guys come to put up the greenhouse, I've already talked to them. Planning on taking out the last two kind of hanging on pine trees in here. We've got one here, one here. I do plan on getting these ones out eventually too. But what we're going to do for this area is just get some big hoops up over it, get a big piece of plastic, and kind of make this area being able to really just throw a cover over it in the rough part of the winter, so the girls aren't putting as much frost cloth out here. Hopefully to make the job a little bit easier through the winter, hopefully to give the plants a little more protection. Maybe if we have that rough winter, we have the plastic and we use the frost cloth, because I did have some things, that even got damaged still underneath the frost cloth. So let's see what's growing on over here. Looks like we got lots of that dragon's breath, Celosia kind of coming up, more lemongrass, world's best, Thai dwarf, mulberry. All different varieties of sweet almond. I'm struggling to keep the blue porterweed in stock. That one's been pretty popular this year. A couple different varieties of the Cattley Guava. And speaking of Cattley Guava, these things grow super fast. They fruit really young, like just right over here. I think these things make an unbelievable dooryard tree. Look at the flower set on these. This is the strawberry. I have the lemon over there on the other side, and they're both setting just as hard. This is a gorgeous tree. This tree could fit in your front yard. I don't care if you're in an HOA. This could take the place of a ligustrum. Everybody wants to put that umbrella-looking tree in their front yard. The fruits will rot right on the tree. They won't make a mess. They're not going to attract pests. If you want to eat them, you can. This is kind of a slay of the wrist. We slide this in the front yard in an HOA. This is one of those permaculture mullet trees. This, an olive, a loquat, an avocado. So great dooryard tree for the front yard. Cattley Guava. Oh yeah, did I mention cold hardy? Probably grows to North Florida too. Seen that one all the way up to the Panhandle. What do we got growing on over here? Whoa, Got some Kenoff hibiscus coming up. Got some Roselle. I had to read the tag. I didn't recognize that one. More Kenoff next to it. Lots of more Cattley Guavas, Cranberry Hibiscus, more Turk's Cap. We've got lots of the nopales, the variegated, the regular. Looks like they got some small peanut butter fruit. Definitely not ready yet. We're just starting to get the Katuk back on there. Elderberries on the online store. That one's holding on pretty strong. Got some native natal plum back in there. Lots of Mexican sunflower. There's our #1 chop and drop source of, nitrogen in the food forest. A really great one to have and include in your garden. More peanut butter fruit. Turk's Cap, all different varieties of everbearing. I'm not getting down there to see. You're gonna have to get on the online store and see for yourself. I'm seeing some stevia in here. Lots of Everglades Tomato. That's been a super popular one. That one's been hot. Can't propagate those fast enough. Have been shipping out lots of ice cream bean, lots of different japoticabas. And let me just tell you, we've gotten some comments on the shipping methods, some ideas to do, some things to try different. The girls have all been listening. I have an unbelievable shipping team. Got some new help in here. Esmeralda, you are awesome. Calvin, you guys have been doing a great job. I've kind of got 3 or 4 girls shipping, and one of the most exciting things about the whole shipping thing I want to bring up, tell you guys, and hope you're as excited as I am, we are starting to ship on Tuesdays now. Last week I shipped all my West Coast orders out on Tuesday. I'd say 90% of those were there by Saturday, so that's stopping that sitting in a truck on a Sunday, which would really slow things down, because then sometimes it wouldn't end up there on Monday. It would take until Wednesday, and we've had this request. We've had to completely switch around our schedule. We used to take Mondays off, starting on Tuesdays. Now we're starting on Mondays to get those orders out on Tuesdays. So we shipped this week Tuesday. We shipped this week all day Wednesday. I would say going forward, potentially even Thursdays, just depending. If I can figure out a way to somehow get people in on Sundays, I'll even make it a Monday shipping day. So as of right now, if you're on the West Coast, you're going out a day earlier, trying to beat the heat, trying to get it to you guys before it sits in a truck all weekend. I want to talk to y'all about bananas for a minute, kind of a little bit off topic. Definitely a pickup item only. Definitely not something I can ship, but it needs to be talked about. Hold tight. Whoa, you guys see all those pups? Propagation station. Let's go out to the field. As you guys know, I ship lots of bananas whenever we have them in stock. They're a very hot item. They're usually out within a week of availability, and all those bananas I'm shipping right now are typically tissue cultures. So that means those are propagated in basically like a lab type setting, very sterile type environment. And in my experience, that banana is a weak banana. We look at that as a seed. That next banana, that baby that comes up off of it, is your strong banana. Now what I'm going to tell you is, because the commercial industry, the only way they really propagate these bananas is through tissue culture, some of these companies have kind of put their own name on things, and should almost make this a video in itself. Will the real blue Java please stand up? Because there's a lot of mislabeling with this variety. Blue Java is a blue banana, kind of has like a mushroom-like texture. Unfortunately, one of these huge tissue culture companies decided to call it ice cream, which also the blue Java goes by. And all these people that are buying ice cream bananas are calling them blue Java, and they are not. I have called the company that does the major propagation. I have talked to the owner. They have never had blue Java. They have never had success tissue culturing it. I've reached out to these other nurseries that are selling it as blue Java and told them the story. They're still doing it. You know who you are. I love calling people out. I say it how it is. And if y'all are selling that blue Java that you got from you know who in a Popka, and it's a tissue culture, knock that crap off. You have to get this from a collector. You got to get this from somebody you know had it growing. You got to get a pup. If you're buying trays of this stuff and it's coming in the mail, you got the fake. You're selling the fake. You're selling it for more than it's supposed to be. And there's a couple people individually I'd really love to call out right now, because they've got me a little bit kind of tweaked out on the subject. I just saw them selling them the other day on Marketplace with this picture of this blue banana, like $65 for a 3-gallon. And I was like, well, if that was a real pup, maybe it'd be worth it. You got it from a collector, you paid big money, you dug it up. This is a tissue culture. So please, stop screwing up the industry, stop mislabeling stuff. We need to stop putting names on things that aren't. I told the guys in Apopka this. They don't listen to me. I wish they did, but so if you're buying an ice cream banana, make sure you know where that ice cream banana comes from. Now, the good news is that tissue cultured ice cream banana that you're getting, that's supposedly a blue Java, is actually a Namois. In my opinion, it's a better flavored banana, thinner skin, all in all, I think it's a better banana all the way around. So if you did buy it, you probably have a better banana. You probably just overpaid for it. So moral of the story is I did a huge project about 2 hours south of here, maybe 4 years ago. We planted 40 different varieties of bananas on. I can't get bananas these days. I'm buying pups back from a client we installed on years ago. It's probably covering his labor for the week, the day those guys have to dig these up for us. So I get Huamoa, Blue Java, Canandrin, Namwa, Dwarf Orinoco, Rajapuri. A lot of these varieties aren't commonly available. I drive 2 hours south, I buy the pups, we come back, we cut all the roots off, we dip them in ash. They cost a little bit more money. They typically only start off in 7 gallons, but these are true pups from the field, and they're not water suckers. These are sword pups, so these are going to fruit a lot quicker in my experience than a water sucker would. So that's it. I'm done ranting on bananas. Jim's here. I'm going to make you guys an updated Syntropic video. It is the end of April. Coming up on May here really soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And I just want to say real quick, thank you guys for all the support, the online store. Obviously, this wouldn't be possible without all your support. Got a heck of a nursery staff in here. Wouldn't be possible without them either. So thank you all so much. Continue pounding dirt. Most importantly, get out there and stick something in the ground.